The creature of the pit. Jessica had always been an avid hiker, and she loved nothing more than spending a day out in nature. So when she set out on a solo hike through the dense forest, she was filled with excitement and a sense of adventure. But as she made her way along the narrow trail, she suddenly felt the ground give way beneath her feet. She tumbled headlong into a pit, landing with a hard thud at the bottom. Dazed and disoriented, Jessica looked around and saw that she was in some sort of ancient, buried labyrinth. It was dark and cramped, with narrow corridors winding off in all directions. The walls were made of rough-hewn stone, and the air was damp and musty. Panicked, Jessica tried to find a way out, but the maze seemed to go on forever. She had no idea which way to turn, and the walls seemed to be closing in on her. She could feel her heart racing and her palms starting to sweat. As she stumbled through the twisting passages, Jessica couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. She turned on her flashlight, but the beam only served to highlight the shadows around her. She felt a sense of unease growing in the pit of her stomach. Suddenly, she heard a noise behind her. She spun around, but there was nothing there. She had the feeling that something was stalking her, lurking just out of sight. Jessica knew she had to find a way out of the labyrinth before the creature could catch her. She rummaged through her everyday carry bag, hoping to find something that could help her escape. She had a flashlight, a knife, some granola bars, a water bottle, and some rope. They weren't much, but they were better than nothing. As she hurried through the maze, Jessica tried to stay as quiet as possible. She knew that the creature was still out there, and she didn't want to attract its attention. She listened carefully for any sound that might betray its presence, her ears straining to pick up even the slightest noise. The creature was a reptile-like human, with scaly skin and sharp claws. It moved with a slithering, sinuous grace, stalking its prey with a predatory focus. Jessica could almost feel its icy cold breath on the back of her neck, and she knew that it was only a matter of time before it caught her. She turned corners and followed passageways at random, hoping that one of them would lead her out. She knew that time was running out, and that she had to find a way out before it was too late. She pushed herself to the limit, her muscles burning with the effort. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, Jessica saw a faint glimmer of light up ahead. She picked up the pace, her heart racing with hope. She could see the entrance to the labyrinth now, and she knew that she was almost free. As she emerged from the labyrinth, Jessica collapsed to the ground, exhausted but relieved. She had made it out alive, thanks to her quick thinking and resourcefulness. She lay there for a moment, catching her breath and letting the adrenaline drain out of her body. When she was finally able to stand, Jessica vowed to never go hiking alone again, and to always be prepared for the unexpected. But she couldn't help but feel a sense of pride at having survived such a harrowing ordeal. She had faced down a fearsome creature and emerged victorious. She knew that she was stronger and braver than she had ever realized.